Sannyas associates of Mahaprabhu. In the Chaitanya Bhagavat, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said that the only reason I live in this world is for Paramananda Puri. He said anyone who just sees Paramananda Puri, they'll get Krishna Prem. So Paramananda Puri was staying here and doing his bhajan. Now it's become a police station. And he had a well. This well here on my right. And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to regularly come to see Paramananda Puri. And one day he came and he asked Paramananda, he said, how is the water in your well? Mahaprabhu is Sarvagya, he knows everything. And he knew the water was very bad. And Paramananda Puri told him the taste is very bad, it's very muddy water. And then Mahaprabhu said, why Jagannath is treating you so badly? And here at this place, Mahaprabhu raised his hands and he prayed. He said, my dear Jagannath, you please bring the Ganga here in this well. And all the devotees cheered. And that night, the Ganga Devi, she, hearing the request of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is her Lord, she came here to this well. So in the morning when the devotees came, they saw that it was full of very clear, tasty, wonderful water. And Ganga Devi had appeared here. Shri Ganga Mata Ki Jai. And when Paramananda Puri saw that, he began to cry in ecstasy. And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came here and he drank the water, and he said a very nice thing. He said, whoever drinks the water from this well, they'll get Krishna Prem. So it's highly encouraged that you drink some water here. It's very tasty. I've never heard of anyone getting sick from this water. This is Ganga water. You can sprinkle some on your head and drink a little. If you read Bengali and you consider the right angle, down, I don't know, a few meters in front of me here, there's a plaque in Bengali describing how one person renovated this well. His name was Kedarnath Datta. Bhaktivinoda, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur renovated this area. And then more recently, one Babaji named Krishnadas Babaji, he's renovated it and built this temple. And now it's a police station. So we want to pray for the mercy of Paramananda Puri. And we want to meditate. I like to say that Jagannath Puri this is the Jagannath Puri University of Braj Prem. This is a place where Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to teach us how to do bhajan to obtain Braj. And each one of the different tirthastalis is a classroom. And there's a particular lesson there to help us in our bhajan. And one particular lesson here in this place is that we should always be very respectful to senior devotees. Even though Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he gave so much respect to Paramananda Puri. He treated him as a senior, even though Mahaprabhu is infinitely greater. But because Paramananda Puri was a disciple of Madhavendra Puri, who in turn was the guru of Ishwara Puri, the guru of Mahaprabhu, Mahaprabhu treated Paramananda Puri like his own guru. And so from this we can understand that if we want to enter into Braj, then we should learn to give proper respect. Sometimes people say, oh, if someone's a very advanced devotee, they don't have to give respect. That's a very painful thing for us to hear. In Braj, Krishna gives respect to so many persons. If you're to go and tell Krishna in Braj that there's no one superior to you, he'll start crying. Because he's not a brahmachari, he's a mamachari. And he's very, very attached to his mother. He's very attached to his uncles like Upananda, Sunanda, and others. He's very obedient to the orders of his older brother Balaram. But Krishna shows us that we should respect senior persons. And there's some rasa, some very great taste in that. Shri Paramananda Puri Ki Jai. Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. So we're going to walk now a little further. And we're going to go past the temple on the right, which we won't stop at. But I'll just mention now, it's Kapula Mochan. Kapula means a skull. And it's described in the Skanda Purana that once Lord Shiva became a little angry with his father, Lord Brahma, and he slapped him, and it knocked off one of Lord Brahma's heads. Lord Brahma had 5 heads. And that skull stuck to the hand of Lord Shiva. And Lord Shiva went so many places trying to get rid of it, he couldn't get rid of it. And then he came to Jagannath Puri and was worshipping Lord Jagannath, and that skull fell off of his hand. So that's Kapil Mochan, and he's going to be straight ahead in our right, just by the corner of the Jagannath temple. So we'll go straight up this road. It's going to start getting a little crowded, and we'll come to the edge of the Jagannath Mandir, and just before that is Kapil Mochan Mahadev on the right. So when we come to the edge of the Jagannath temple, we're going to go left. We can offer obeisances there to the chakra, the Nilachala chakra on top of the temple, which is considered to be non-different from having darshan of Lord Jagannath. And then we're going to walk pretty much straight down the road, and we'll come to the Markandeya Sarovar. Go Paramananda, Hari Hari. So we can do kirtan from now.
Next.